Fellas, ladies, looking for lotion, looking for beard oil, but unfortunately everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and probably kill you. No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, use for unique.com. Tell them I sent you.
Philly Talk, we the voice of the streets.
Speaking for the silent, where the struggle meets. Empowered and united, we stand tall. Together we rise. We won't let them fall. We share the pain, the hope, the fight. From north to south, we ignite the night. Every corner's a story, every face is truth. In the heart of Philly, we are for the pool. For the youth, forgotten, for the dreams misplaced. Philly Talks, the echo, we take our place.
Let's just read about it. All right.
Philly Talk, be the voice of the streets. Speaking for the silent, where the struggle meets. Empowered and united, we stand tall. Together we rise. We won't let them fall.
You still didn't hear how to do.
Nah, not none of that. I think they doing it on purpose, Mark. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Mark, did you hear it?
All right, wait, Mark, did you hear it?
Yeah, but I did see you laughing though, Ronnie.
I know.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you.
Mark, I did see you laughing.
All right, wait, real quick. Let me see if you can hear this, dude. Hold up.
Yeah.
We in the city, lights shining bright. Talking about the struggle.
Yeah, I mean, how come we ain't fixed that yet?
It ain't us, man. It's you. Mark heard it. And heard it. I heard it.
I don't listen. I'm gonna be honest about something. I don't send myself the link. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I don't send myself the link. Yeah, I mean, so.
I don't
Hey, Ryan.
Huh?
Do you send Duke the link, or is it just me sending the link?
No, I send him the link and I send you the link. Now I don't know which link you're using, but I send you individually and I send him individually. So what link did you use? The one Ant sent you, the one I sent you?
I think I used Ant link, man.
All right, jump out and come back in under the one I sent you.
All
that
right.
might be what. That shouldn't matter, but.
I'm just curious now.
Huh?
That's what I'm about to do
curious.
it, man. Huh? Yeah. I'm out. I'll be back, Mark. I'll be back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know why he thinking I sent Mark. I sent Mark the link. I don't know why he never hears it.
I don't know, man. Everybody else hear it but him. But we'll see when he come back in and we try to use the other one, see if that works. But what's up, dogs? Dogs are in the building. What's going on?
What up, dog?
For real, what's in the building? We got my brother Ant Like the Bug on the show.
What up, y'all? What's good?
We got my brother Mark in the building right now, man. And I mean, long time.
Big
long,
Mark.
Long.
What's up, bro?
Look, wait. Let me rephrase this. We got ROG in the building.
Our OG in the building.
Our OG in the building.
Yeah. Our OG in the building.
Yeah, I mean, so for those that are here, some of the stories that y'all heard us tell on Philly Talk when we be talking about our growing up and our upbringing, his name came up a few times, but
yeah.
Yes, it has.
Respect, yeah, I mean, people that had impact on our lives as we was growing up, man. But Mark, it's good to see you. And you got any words before we get into Mark?
Nah, man. I just want Mark to tell his story when he tells y'all what he needs to say, because he has an amazing like, this makes me feel good because again, we watched the hard struggles and seeing Mark. Mark was our OG. We watched his struggles. We was his little brothers. So I can't wait for him to express what he got going on right now, because this is what we talk about, the good-heartedness. Whatever we did. But right here is where it counts. And when you got your life to grown man shit. So I'm sorry. But Duke, go ahead.
Huh?
I say, you got anything to say?
Oh no, man! I'm waiting to hear a great story. You know what I mean? We already talked about my beard, so ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Next time I'm gonna wear a mask like this high. That way, you know what I'm saying? Like this.
Yeah, just shave, dog. Just shave.
That too.
So welcome, Mark.
Good to see you, man. The first thing I want to say before we get in the show, man, you look good, man. Glad to see you okay, bro. You know what I mean? Glad to see that, you know what I mean, guys kept you around longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, so God bless you, bro. And like I said, man, we want to get into your story, man. Like, some of that stuff we know, but the world don't know. And we're going to give everybody a chance. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button. Y'all going to want to stay in for this one. Listen, there's 18 people in here right now, and I know it's probably going to be more. Y'all going to want to stay in for this one. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all going to want to stay in for this one.
Yeah. Yes, you will.
Brother, it's your show right now, Mark.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I just really don't know where to start, but I'm gonna start, from when we were young. As y'all know, the neighborhood we grew up in, man. We was coming up in my era. It bred nothing but drug dealers and cop killers.
Right.
That was our thing back then. We had a certain how can I say this, facade that we had to hold up. Don't get it wrong. We knew how to throw hands. We knew we played with them things and all of that. But all of that, I look back on that, man. And a lot of people didn't know that when I was growing up, my dad at the age of 11 gave me my first drink, my first joint, and that's what started that whole saga with the addiction in my life.
Oh wow!
It started then.
Yeah, I didn't know.
By the time I was in the 8th grade, I was addicted to Valium, Xanax, a whole bunch of other different drugs. Everything but heroin, pretty much. Yeah, and
you didn't look like it.
No, because I was training for 3 different sports, so it didn't show right away with me.
Right.
My thing is this, the dudes that I grew up around, Romeo, that was my right hand man. Romeo, Darnell, I'm gonna tell you, our 3 families were so interconnected back then. Y'all didn't realize how deep we went and how strong we ran for each other, bro. That's something that is completely missing right now, within our young black men. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I'll tell you one thing, though, bro. What y'all never knew, and I've never really told anybody until about 3.5 years ago. I absolutely hated how I was living. You know what I mean? I hated running them streets. I hated getting into the fights that y'all call legend now. All them different times I beat people up, stuff like that. When I harmed people back, I hated it, man. I was trapped in a mindset that I couldn't stop doing what I was doing because then people would look at me different. So, my thing was I didn't really come to terms with who I was until 3.5 years ago. Now, y'all was young back then, back in the 80s.
Yeah.
I started, selling crack, and that led to me becoming one of my best customers. Put it that way. I took my first hit around 84. I took my last one 3.5 years ago, bro. That's over 3 decades. That's over 3 decades that shit had power over my life. And mind you, y'all don't listen, bro. I've owned a construction company pretty much since the early 2010s. Around 2014, I opened up a construction company, and I was making around $600,000-$700,000 a year. But I was sleeping in my truck, bro.
Wow.
I was sleeping in my truck with a 3,500 square foot house up in Reading. You know what I mean? My thing was this, man. A lot of what I realized is that I stayed into that in the addiction for so long because I hated myself. I hated all the shit that I did coming up. You know what I mean? No, don't get me wrong. We had some good times coming up. But what I realized is that I was setting the wrong example for you dudes. I'm glad y'all didn't follow in our footsteps in that respect. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, because and all the while I had six daughters, 4 sons, and now I got 17 grandkids.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
I didn't even know.
I got a whole gang, bro. I got a whole gang, but I missed most of their life running them streets. The last time I was in the penitentiary was in 22. You know what I mean? And I made a decision in that cell never to live the way I was living before. So what I did was when I got out, I asked them to send me to Harrisburg. I moved up to Harrisburg on parole, and thank God I'm finished with that. I finished with that last year.
Oh, okay.
But what I want to say about that, what I want to say about that is this, bro. I can't say I wasted 40 plus years of my life because the things that I've been through is now the experience that I'm leaning on to help other people that's in the situation I found myself in. I'm the executive director of a nonprofit called Heart to Heart Social Development Inc. And what we are about to do up here is we're about to use shipping containers, and we're going to build an entire transitional housing community for the homeless population up here. We're going to buy a farm that's about 78 acres.
Okay.
For about 900,000. And what we're going to do on this farm is we're going to not only build housing, but we're going to build a training facility to teach them the trades, try to get people back on their feet. The reason why I'm doing this is because there was no one there for me when I was going through it. You know, I was blessed to have skills in construction, so I could work and get my own place and all of that. You know, I had the skills to get out of that. I had the mindset to come out of that. Right. And a lot of it stems from the environment we grew up down North Philly, down area.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
We learned a lot of things when we were young, man, that allowed us to see things differently from other people, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially men. You know what I mean? You know, when it come down to helping people trying to change their life, that's what I live for, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's what my heart been for the last 3.5 years. You know what I mean? I've 3.5 years I've been clean. I haven't had a drink or a drug in 3.5 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm about to buy a farm, you know, and build some houses for the people that's homeless. You know, I'm doing some things. You know, it's crazy. I sit here and think about that shit, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, people would look and say, "Damn, you got high all them years. You know, you wasted all that time." Nope.
When you say like I remember being young and like we watched, like I remember. Look, I'm gonna say like like you said about Romeo. First of all, Romeo wasn't gonna let us do shit. You know what I'm saying? Either was Dennis and Junior and Ernest, they weren't gonna let us do it. And Uncle Jimmy, they ain't gonna let us do it. But what I do remember, bro, and I want to say this and don't take no disrespect. I remember, like you said, whether you was hurting people back then or not, your respect to us and what y'all was heroes to us because y'all ain't do it to us. Y'all made respect. Y'all respected the ladies around there. Y'all respected authorities, the old heads. You know what I'm saying? And even like I remember you singing and helping us try to sing. I ain't never had no voice, but I remember you taking time and talking to us about something. And I know somebody else got something to say on this. You know what I'm saying? But for myself, I watched what the drugs did to you. I remember you playing ball. I remember you on your game with your fight game. I remember you singing. So when I seen what it did, I was like, that's my man's. No, wait. You know what I'm saying? Romeo, that's my man's. No, wait. You know what I mean? So we watched y'all do stuff that scared us. Not only just the fear of that, just to lose our talents that we was over, but we still held y'all in high regard. Didn't matter what you did. How bad you probably look. You and Romeo, no matter how you look, bro, where you look right here to us.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
You got a belly? We don't know you got a belly. We don't care about that shit. That's smart.
And I'm gonna tell you like this. It's like I kind of piggyback a little bit off of Ant was saying. It's like I'm gonna be honest with you, being the young bull down there, regardless of how bad that part looked, one thing we never had to worry about was what we safe.
Right.
We did not have to worry about. We had guys like you, we had guys like Worm, we had guys like Calvin, we had guys like Romeo, we had men, regardless of what they were doing, they still was men. And you wasn't coming down that way. You wasn't gonna mess with nothing down there, knowing you might not make it out of there. So regardless of like from one angle, when you look at it, you say, man, you know, we see that, but we appreciate the fact that you guys was like, you, even though we look at it in this bad sense, it told us without telling us, don't do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to smack it upside the head to say, don't do this. We saw what it was doing, and it said, look, you see what it's doing to us, don't do this. But the other thing about it is you guys made sure we were good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I was a young boy back then and it looked like something was about to happen to me, and I saw your face, I knew I was good. I was like, oh no, I ain't worried about nothing. Here come Mark.
Let me just add this real quick. Hey, Mark, man, we grew up as kids talking about EA and EAM and all that. But we couldn't even talk about Erie Avenue without the tracks that y'all laid before us. So we only got the Erie Avenue that we talked about was established by y'all, right?
You're right. By 11th Street.
That's what I'm trying to say. Listen, y'all, everybody was screaming at Erie Ave stuff. It was already established. We didn't have to prove nothing. All we had to do was say we was from Erie Avenue, right, Ryan? Like, and we only had to say we was from Erie Avenue.
Yeah, that was it. It was listen.
Everybody recognized
when you finish, I got a funny thing to tell you. Go ahead.
You know, I'm saying everybody recognized it because the people who came before us. So,
I admit there was some advantages. There was some advantages for y'all guys coming up there. But let me give you a shot of reality with that, right? Bob Wap. You know Bob Wap, right? I watched young boys disrespect him on the Ave because he had got so drunk he would urinate on himself. And I would stop them young boys from doing what they was doing to him, and I would let them know. I said, let's tell you something. If you'd have caught that man in this prime and you tried that shit, he'd have knocked your head off. But the thing about it is this, man, and this comes from my soul, bro. You know, representing a neighborhood, representing a street, all that shit don't mean nothing, bro. You know why? When I was sitting up in that cell in the penitentiary, now near motherfucker from down there came to see me, send me nothing. You know, they living off a reputation because I was running around being a fucking fool, knocking niggas the fuck out, robbing niggas, selling dope, fucking with the bitches, and all that shit. All that shit, it's cute when you young, but then you get older, you get my age, and you look back on that shit, you be like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Wow.
Because
never looked at that.
Altogether, I spent 26 years in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? Altogether, I spent 43 years of my life in active addiction, bro.
Wow.
Imagine with the mindset that I have now, what I could have accomplished coming throughout my life up until this point. You know what I mean? I look at that. Now, mind you, listen, I don't regret nothing I've been through because it has made me who I am today. But there were other roads that I could have traveled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because bottom line is, before I got shot in my knee, I had scouts looking at me, bro. I could have went to the NFL. I could have went to the NBA. I could have did anything other than what I did. You know what I mean? I wanted to be a part of. I wanted to be a part of the crew, bro. But you know, that shit don't hold no weight for me, bro. That's why you know where I'm living at. I'm in Carlisle, PA.
Mm-hmm.
This is number farmland up here, bro.
Yep.
And listen, to me, it's Mayberry RFD. But I guarantee you, you couldn't pay me enough money to move back to Philly or any big city ever, bro. I'm at peace right now. But my thing is this, man. You can't pass down to the younger generation that it's cool to run the streets and carry guns and fight and do all this kind of shit and cause harm to somebody else. You can't do that, bro.
Right.
And I believe that my generation dropped the ball with y'all with that part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all learned on your own not to do the shit that we was doing.
Right.
Right.
We were supposed to be the ones that walked y'all through that shit and say, look, man, this ain't for you.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep.
And not by word of mouth, but by example.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree.
You know? Listen, bro. Listen, now, I got 10 kids. Only one of my kids has ever been to jail. The one thing that I was afraid of, and that was one of my girls. She went to jail. She done been to jail twice for guns. You know what I mean? She was dealing with a boy. He killed 2 dudes, give her the gun, tell her to hide it. He get caught 2 days later. He tell the police she got the gun. They go to her house, find the gun, and lock her ass up. And then, on top of that, I lose 4 of my grandkids to foster care. So that's what I'm saying, bro. You know, and she told me one day, she said, Dad, you don't carry guns all the time. Why can't I carry a gun? I said, because that's not the way to live. But I cannot be any kind of example to her when I'm still out there doing the same shit I was doing.
Real talk.
Right. Which makes sense, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, imagine that if we wouldn't have showed y'all how we was hanging out in dirt roads, drinking liquor and smoking weed and getting high on all manner of shit and selling drugs. Imagine if we were some motherfuckers that was entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? Getting some real estate, doing some shit that we doing now. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah.
I understand that. You know, my mom used to say some of the best lessons are self-taught. You know, but I tell you, some of them fucking lessons are way of, man. Listen, man, I'm still paying the price for them. Yeah. You know, November last year, if you look on my Facebook page, November last year, I had major heart surgery, bro.
I seen that. I was watching you through it. Yep.
That's why I said glad to see you around, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen, I got 2 big ass motherfucking I don't know what they even call that shit they got in my heart. If you can look at my arm, you see that scar right there?
Right.
Yeah. You got some stents in there?
Yeah, man. Listen, these joints. I had what you call an aortic aneurysm. You know where your aorta curves at the top? That's where a big ass bubble was on my fucking shit, 5.5 centimeters. And they had to design some shit to bypass. So they had to go here and through my groin to get to my heart, man. I'm like, you know, I'm dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, all kind of shit. When I was running around getting high, running around the street, I had none of that shit.
And I know that's they say, dude. That's just weird.
Man, listen. The moment you shut that shit down, that shit show up, bro. All this shit you done to yourself shows the fuck up, bro. So you know, my thing is this: whatever time God has allotted me to be on this earth, I'm gonna use it to help other people that's in a situation I found myself in.
Wow.
Listen, man, I am proud of you guys. Especially Duke. I remember when he first started the studio. I mean, listen, bro. Ronnie, I know about you, Word, and Ernest and all y'all. I know what y'all doing. You know what I mean? Listen, I keep tabs on everybody that's still around from the way. I keep tabs on y'all because I want to know, you know, how your life is turning out. You know what I mean? But I could have been a better influence than I was coming up. But I was too busy in my fucking head. I'm Debo, nigga. I'm Debo.
Listen, definitely.
And I'm like,
without a doubt.
Hey, Duke, you know who taught me how to fight? You know who taught me how not to lose a fight? Your brother, Geek.
I knew you was going to say that.
Listen, y'all don't know, right? Yo, y'all remember the corner store right there, 11 for Tioga? Geek used to whoop my ass in that backyard every fucking day. Every day. As far as y'all know, I've never lost a fight. That nigga whooped my ass every day. Because he caught me kissing your sister Taya. He caught me kissing your sister Taya. He beat my ass for 5 years, bro. 5 years. And listen, I absolutely love that nigga. He be like, hey, Marcus. Because he used to call me Marcus. Hey, Marcus, time to go, babe. We got to, and I walk my ass to that fucking backyard. And I be getting with him, right? And all of a sudden, an overhand right come and pop me right in my fucking eye. You right. You right. I just walked out the fucking backyard. I see you tomorrow. But I kept coming back, bro. I kept coming back. And y'all didn't know that. That's the only nigga I ever lost to.
No, I didn't know.
Listen.
That nigga beat my ass, man. I said, you know what? You right. But that's how we was back then, man. That's how we was. Y'all was made for that shit.
I remember one time you and Geek fought. It felt like it lasted for 6 hours. It was like y'all fought, took a break, came in the house, went back out, fought some more, came in the house. I was like, man, this fight ain't gonna never end. Like, what are they doing? Like,
yeah, it was like a Chinese split, right? Eat mine. It was like, it's mine.
Yo, it was the craziest split decision ever.
Listen, bro.
It was a split decision.
That's how that shit was.
Yo,
that's how that shit was, bro.
And I'm talking about 6 hours later, y'all was cool. I said,
like I don't even play PlayStation that long.
Yo.
They do that to me when you were second, right?
We was doing never take it personal, bro. Never take that shit personal. Learn from it. Come on back. Come on back.
Mark, listen, you right. Y'all probably at different times wasn't the best examples on paper. But y'all just seeing it gave us the courage or the knowledge. And again, I mean, you can ask Ronnie and you can ask Ant. We talk about this all the time. We wasn't going to do nothing wrong because we respected the people that came before us.
Right.
So we was good. Like we did little stuff, but I'm talking about we wasn't gonna walk no wrong paths because we respected y'all so much. And again, we didn't want y'all to be in a position to not have our backs, right? So we stayed on the straight path regardless. So the example was that y'all showed us what to do sometimes, and sometimes y'all showed us what not to do. Even with my dad, I love my dad to death. Sometimes I don't like him though. You know what I'm saying? Because he do stuff that I don't like. But I learned so much from him, good and bad, that I can't take that. I wouldn't allow him to say that he was a bad example. So I'm not Ronnie. I don't know how Ronnie Ant feel. I'm not going to allow you to tell us that you was a bad example, brother, because we learned so much in the process.
We was talking about you. Listen, we was talking about you before you coming on here, and it wasn't nothing bad. Even when we thought we told something, we was laughing about what we said.
And till this day, right now, you are showing us that walking a bad path doesn't mean that that's the path you have to stay on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we honor you, brother, and I tell all my people, I tell them that I love them. We tell them that we love them because we don't know when the next time or if it's gonna be a next time.
We care. We love you, Mark. Yeah,
we honor you and listen, and all your struggles in honor. We just want you to know that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Don't feel like you did anything wrong for us.
No,
again,
y'all made us.
Right.
Y'all made our neighborhood safe.
Y'all don't. And we talk about this all the time because I know what you mean, Mark. Like, my bad, Duke. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I know what you mean, Mark, and we know what you're saying, and we respect what you're saying. I get that, and I agree with that part because I know there's no honor in the behavior that you're talking about. We get that part, bro. But for us, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, y'all wasn't grabbing us and saying, "Go, come do what I'm doing."
I feel like that behavior was actually needed.
Right.
I'm sorry to say it in a sense.
The thing of it is, what we respected it's like this. It's like, man, you can look at that and you can say, I can even indulge in it, or I can learn. Right. Like I live by this. I had a teacher one time when I was in middle school, Mr. Norman, and I always make this statement. He said, a smart man learn from his mistakes. He said, but a wise man learn from the mistakes of others. And I swear to you, that has stuck with me forever. So even though I'm looking at somebody and the wisdom part of me and say, I don't have to, if I see what they're doing and it's giving them what they're getting, then if I do what they did, I'm going to get what they're getting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if I look at something else, okay, so I don't want that part, but my thing is this, but there's always another part of a person. You can't say, okay, I'm going to look at all the bad and just erase the good. I mean, you was our protector, bro. Like, like we knew we were good around you. You never did nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? We knew we were safe about you. I mean, we get that part and we respect that, but we just want you to know, bro, like, we love you. You know what I'm saying? We respect you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate, listen, regardless of what was going on with you, Rome, or anybody else around there, one thing we knew that if something was happening to us anywhere, if we seen one of y'all faces, we knew as a young boy in that neighborhood, we were good. It doesn't matter what y'all was doing. We knew that was every young man needs somebody, like if you grow up without a father, right? Then we had men. And then you in trouble, you got to get in, you ain't got nobody around to protect you. You gonna feel like you open, you feel like you on the defense all the time.
Right.
We grew up with so many men around us that if we knew that, nah, bro, we good. We ain't got to worry about that. We knew y'all had us.
Let me tell y'all what y'all did. As you said, everybody was scared. Listen, I met my wife. My wife is from Westchester, right? So her kid's father was from South Philly. So he got into it where her oldest daughter, dude, and we beat the brakes off the bull. You know what I mean? So, he's feeling all like, he's feeling like Mighty Mouse. You know what I'm saying? All that. So I meet my wife, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she living in Westchester. So while he talking to her, he's like, he was on the phone with her and he like, at the time, he was, just the kid's father. And he's like, oh, where? He said, who, that's your new friend? She like, yeah. He like, oh, where you from? So she goes, Mount Airy Avenue. So I look at her, I said, you look up, what's the y'all? I ain't right. I said, he's from Mount Airy Avenue. She said, you. I said, I'm not from Mount Airy Avenue. I said, Airy Avenue. She said, that's what I said. I said, no. There's a Mount Airy Avenue, but I said, tell him I'm from Airy Avenue. She said, when she told him, that was the last question he asked, bro. He said, oh. He said, oh.
Hey, I make no mistake. We had a reputation, bro. And I'm gonna tell you about something. I'm gonna tell you something. Why you guys were able to feel the way y'all felt when y'all was young. We didn't allow nobody to come down that neighborhood starting no shit. We didn't allow them to come down here with having no shootouts in our neighborhood because we knew that we had younger brothers and sisters running around this motherfucker, and we weren't about to see y'all be a statistic on the news. You know what I mean? So instead of letting niggas come down there, we took the fight to them niggas.
Yeah, right. Y'all ain't gonna know where we live, right?
they had an understanding that if you go down Airy Avenue and you do some dumb shit down there, you're gonna come up missing.
And it gave us, it gave us that pride. Oh yeah, it gave us that pride. I remember somebody from, I ain't gonna name the people on here, but it was a couple people from 13th Street. So I went to Fells, they went to Harding. On the way back, I see them on the trolley looking like they shook. So I said, what's wrong with y'all? They like, yeah, they said when we get off at 10th Street, they was going to jump us. I said, who's going to jump you? He said, I said, man, anybody going to jump you? They go to 10th Street, that's going. I'm like, I know everybody from 10th Street on down.
Right,
so
right.
but listen, I'm talking on the strength of y'all. Because I know that area, but also I'm talking on the strength of y'all, but I also had the heart to fight because that's what I came from. Y'all not gonna come down here and do nothing to my man. That's my man and them. They from where I'm from. Y'all not doing nothing to him. Y'all do it, you're gonna do it to all of us. So
the crazy shit is you didn't even have to hang with that nigga. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you from the neighborhood, it's on and popping, bro. I ain't even got to know your fucking name.
Right.
Yo, you
remember you was from over that way. Yep.
You remember Perry?
Yeah.
The one that got killed?
Yeah.
Yeah, Perry, yeah.
I got kicked out of Allen because I stabbed a nigga for him coming off the fucking 75 trolley. Yeah. Listen, bro.
Wow.
Listen. When I tell you what we did in the neighborhood, we did every fucking where we went.
Right.
When they had parties up Huntington Park by the park, and on the weekend,
I remember that.
We go up there. The minute they see us coming down the street, we 10, 15 deep. They cut the fucking music off, trying to say ain't no party here. Because they don't want to. Listen, bro. Listen, I can go on and on, but the dumb shit we did, bro. Listen, the whole city of Philadelphia knew about Erie Avenue.
Yeah.
You know what we used to say? Don't get excited. You just been indicted to a big boys party. You know what I mean? Don't bring your ass down here with that dumb shit. We can come in your neighborhood and cause all the records we want. Come down here with that shit if you want to.
Yeah, they wasn't having it. They wasn't having it.
Man.
But man,
it's good to see.
It's
good to see. And like I'm listening to you tell your story, man, and how good you feel about what you're doing right now. Like,
man, listen, bro.
People help, taking your skill and your talent to bless someone else with a place to stay. Now, I mean, and it's funny you mentioned the gun situation. Now you see what I got behind me.
Yeah.
Now,
hey, bro, let me tell you something, right?
Go ahead.
Fourth generation Glock 19, bro. I'm never without one because let me give you an understanding of why I carry it. Because of the shit that I've did throughout my life, a motherfucker walk up on me anytime and try to take me out of here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But
see, I took my show on the road, bro. I traveled the country robbing motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. Listen, let me tell you something. When you change, like living a life like I live, when you change and you start doing some things that is beneficial to other folks, the people that you've harmed, some of them don't care. Some of them have never let go of that shit.
Right. I agree.
I come down Philadelphia. I'm never without my job because I don't know who's gonna turn the corner on me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a sad way. That's a sad way to be, but it's because of the things that I've done, and motherfuckers don't want to let it go.
Honestly speaking, it's a reality.
I seen too many niggas die not paying attention.
Right.
I'm not gonna be one of them.
And I say that to say this is that number one, that's the reality of life. I mean, even if they don't listen, you ain't even got to have beef. You can be one that they just see as an opportunity to get you.
Right.
Right. But my point was is that I'm big about making sure you understand why we have it. You know what I'm saying? Like I educate people on why we have them, not just about because a lot of them out there doing the reckless stuff.
Right.
I'm not into it. I'm into why we have it, why we have a Second Amendment, why you have the right to keep and bear arms, why you need to have the right to protect yourself, why you need to protect yourself against government tyranny. Why I tell people this had nothing to do with criminals. The reason why we have it, this is why we have it. There's an honor and there's a respect to being a gun and firearm owner. knowing what you have, respecting the gun, understanding what, how to protect yourself in real life situations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on it because, listen, I said the other thing is that, I'm a brother. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when it comes to us, they think that, all we know how to do is be reckless with them.
Right.
Not that I care what they think, because I really don't, but I keep mine there because I can. You get what I'm saying? And nobody can't tell me that I can't. I have a right to. And I'm letting anybody and everybody know, don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot have as it relates to protecting yourself.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I said, and I said, at the end of the day, if something goes wrong, you're going to have to deal with the situation in the moment.
Right. Right.
I mean, ain't nobody going to let you ain't nobody in their right mind going to say, yo, I'm about to rob you. But before I do it, I'm going to let you go ahead and make that 911 call. And as soon as the police get you get what I'm saying? So I like I said, man, it's I just, for me personally, man, when I really it struck my interest and I really took it to a different level, and I was like, yo, I'm like, it's bigger than just having a firearm. It's a lot bigger than that, man, because you can build an empire, man, and somebody can come take it from you. And if you don't have a way to protect yourself and you don't have an army around you, the one thing Ari Ave taught me is that always have a hidden army.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Always have a hidden army. People that that in a moment, they know how to come together. Everything is understood that we need to handle this because this is the only way to handle it. If it ever comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
The bottom line is this. Some people don't understand no other language but violence. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you walk past an individual like that almost every day of your life. You know what I mean? So, like we used to say back in the day, if I'm already ready, I ain't gotta get ready.
Right.
You know what I mean? You step sideways on me, bro. I promise you, I won't think twice. I won't think twice. It won't be the first motherfucking time. You know, I've been on trial. Listen, when y'all was growing up, I fought 2 homicides in court and beat them. I killed a boy right there in Germantown, Tioga. Right in front of a cop, bro. Right in front of a cop. And I was working.
And you know what I'm laughing at, right?
What?
We was talking that other story, right? On Kamek Street.
He probably remember.
Oh, you probably don't even remember.
What?
I don't know what was going on, but the cops was chasing everybody.
All right, me and Ant, I don't know if you remember, but you was walking down Kamek Street, and me and Ant was sitting on Ant porch on Kamek Street. And you know you was getting down. The cops was coming down the street, and it used to be an old house beside Ant house. You stepped up on the porch, but the cops was trying to get you.
Oh, when I punched that female cop. Yeah. She gripped my arm and I punched her and ran.
It ran.
Yeah.
It was 2 cops there.
It was a man
and a male.
It's a man and a woman. It's a man and a woman.
I don't know if you remember, but it wasn't the female the first one you hit was the male.
Yeah, you hit the male. You pushed her. You pushed her, but you hit him. You landed him. You landed him and then pushed her.
Listen, this is the part about this you did not see. You wasn't here for this part. They were so mad at your ass, and they tried to lock me in up.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
They probably had to come outside. Was like, "What y'all doing?" They was like, and came out there. He handled it, but they were trying to lock me in.
Wow! I didn't know that.
Hey, Mark, you went like this, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly what you did. They said, where you live at? And you looked at our house, and I shook my head like, and they said, we said right here. But you were like right here. And they said, where? And you said, right here. And when they asked you one more time, your hand came back with a fist.
Oh, wow.
Then you just nudged her like, boop, slid her up under the car, and you was gone. Me and Ronnie was sitting there like, they was mad because we said and shit. You know what I mean? And we was sitting with you. Yo. But he remembered though. He talking about when I hit that lady. No, you pushed her under the car, but you knocked the other cop out.
It was a dude cop that you hit, but they were so mad at you.
Listen, hey Mark, that was the first time I liked your daddy. I was like, hey Mark, I was like, father. Those officers are bothering me and my cousin. We will just sit here minding our business. Father.
Y'all probably know some shit about me that I don't even remember.
Yeah. Hey, Ron, let's go in the house. There's too much stuff going on outside. Father, handle this.
It was so fun. We were talking about that the other day. We were just laughing like, it was so funny. You know what I mean? It was like, bro.
Listen, man, I was completely reckless back then, bro.
Yeah.
You know why? I had no fear of death. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I didn't give a fuck about nothing.
But you might have had a fear of death, but you had the love for your people. That's the part we keep trying to tell people. Listen, we was in that shit, but those people that was in that shit with us would not let us get shit on it. Y'all not letting that happen to us.
You know why? Because we had to understand it, right? That if I seen one of y'all and y'all was into something and I didn't do nothing, they coming for me, bro.
Yeah.
They coming for me. Yeah. Your brothers, your cousins, your nephews, your uncles, and all of them, they coming for me, bro. And listen, back then, right? It didn't matter how big you was. If you couldn't fight, you wasn't fucking with us anyway. You know what I mean? And if I saw y'all walking down the street and some niggas started fucking with y'all and I didn't come up on them niggas and knock them the fuck out, listen, bruh, I would have had to move out the fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, because they're going to see you. Yeah.
On sight, bruh. That's how we fuck. On sight. Let my little brother get caught up in something, you don't do nothing. Let my nephew get caught up in something, you don't do nothing. I don't give a fuck who you is. We coming straight to your fucking door, bro.
Yeah.
We coming straight to your door. And that's how
come outside of the book.
And you know what their mama would have did? They'd have pushed their little ass right out the door. As soon as she found out that you let somebody do something to me, oh, you bring that ass. Bring that ass.
Yeah.
What you might do, just don't kill him, but make sure he
knows. We had a neighborhood with a family dynamic, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you is. I can walk in any one of y'all niggas' houses, and your mama, hey baby, how you doing? Wash your hands before you go in my damn refrigerator.
Yep.
Try that shit now.
Right.
Try that shit now. I can see the crime scene tape now. I can see the crowd take that, bro. I'm telling you, listen, man. Listen, it was a beautiful thing to grow up. It was a lot of fucked up shit going on in our neighborhood, but it was a beautiful place to grow up.
Yes, it
was. It was a beautiful place to grow up. Because
you still was cleaning up Saturday mornings. You was still cleaning up Saturday mornings with your thug ass.
You damn right. Listen.
You out there sweeping up the trash, asking people to move their car 7, 6 o'clock in the morning. And they sell drugs at 7, 8 o'clock.
We stand on the corner drinking, selling drugs, cussing. Let somebody's mom walk to the store and see what happens.
You're right.
First of all, we gonna shut the fuck up. We gonna hide the shit we do. And then when she come out the store, we grabbing them bags and carrying them home.
Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah.
The dynamic was crazy.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it because listen, man. As long as you in that neighborhood, you ain't had shit to worry about.
Nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nothing.
When you go in other niggas' neighborhood, I guarantee you they hesitate before they fuck with you. Oh, that's some niggas. That's some eerie ass niggas. That's some eerie ass niggas.
Yeah.
Because they know you got no fucking problem, bro. Getting in the car, driving up on your ass. Yeah, you did such and such. Did something such and such. My man.
Right.
That's all we need to know. But listen, bro. We had a thing. Oh shit. So hold on. Let me send it through the message. No. I own a construction corporation.
Right.
Actually, two of them, and I own a trucking company. So, listen, bro. I'm 58 years old. I don't do a day's work. You know what I do? I get up, I go to the gym, I come back and take a fucking nap because I'm old. You know what I mean? And don't be laughing at me about that shit because I do take midday naps. Laugh about that shit. But let me tell you something.
Like a senior nap. But hey, you can kick my ass, but it sounds like a senior nap.
Yeah, listen, bro. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, I went from the way I was living. You know who I spend my days with now? Mayors, deputy mayors, lieutenant governors.
Oh,
these are the type of folks I rub elbows with, bro. Fortune 500 CEOs. These are the people that I hang with. Now, my saying is, you know, I can stand up with scholars. I can stand up with thugs and sit down with scholars, bro. You know, I'm dual educated. When it comes down to these streets, I got a PhD in that. When it comes down to these books and being in boardrooms and shit like that, I got a PhD in that too. You know what I mean? The way I'm talking to y'all, put me in front of a CEO and watch how my language change all the way the fuck up.
Right.
No, listen, bro. Listen.
I think we also learned that too. That was the better thing. Go ahead.
Adaptability. If y'all never learned anything else in life from us, it was adaptability. Because listen, man, we were chameleons back in the day. We had to be.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, every one of y'all got more than one way to make $1.
Yep. We are. All three of us. You're right. Yep. All three of us. Yep. We go anywhere and feel like we can survive.
Listen, you know what I tell a motherfucker? Drop me in the middle of the desert, butt ass naked, and come back a week later, and I'm gonna have everything I need.
Right.
Hey, Mark, I kid you not. That is my saying. I said, listen, you can drop me in the middle of a desert. I said, when you come back, it's gonna be a house and running water.
There you go. Some sheep, some camel, some chicks, everything.
I'm not gonna sit there and cry and say, I don't know what I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna be like, let me figure it out.
But listen. In 2010, right? I landed in Las Vegas with $26 in my pocket, man. Wow. 6 months later, I was making $40,000 a month after all my overhead was taken care of. Wow. 6 months later. Listen, bro. Listen. The one thing that you know about growing up in the neighborhood and being around the type of environment that neighborhood was at that time, you know how to get at $1. You hear me? Listen, man. Nothing you learned in school applies to what you're doing now.
You're right.
Hey, you sound like me.
All that shit is common sense from where you grew up at. You had to have common sense to be in that neighborhood, man. Or you would be left the fuck behind.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, listen,
man. I'm glad, man. It feels good, man, to see you all right, man. It really does, man. I'm glad to see you. I mean, making it happen.
I'm glad y'all turned out the way y'all did. You know what I mean?
You know,
I'm really good.
I like I said, man. I know it may sound to some people it may sound crazy, man. But like I said, just as much as y'all taught us what to do, y'all taught us a lot about what not to do.
Right.
And
right.
I mean, and like you said, man, you gotta. What it educated us is that it taught us how to navigate through all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was there, we had to deal with it, but we knew how to navigate. Okay, we gotta let them do them. We got it. I mean, and then the other thing was accountability, man. Like, you know what I mean? We held each other accountable about stuff. You know what I mean? Like we took what we learned from y'all. We took what we learned from everything, all of our environments, all of our parents, all of the neighborhood. Like when we do this show, Mark, we do talk a whole lot about Erie Ave, but we talk about the stuff that we learned from Erie Ave that's positive. Like we talked about Miss Casey, we talked about Mr. John, we talked about we talk about all. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't remember these people because they don't realize how much, especially a lot of black people had and what they were doing back then. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you get they talk about a lot of the riffraff, but we don't. I said y'all don't realize that there was a lot of examples that we had. And listen, even if you in that street game, it's still teaching you business. Right. It's just legal.
That's where I got my businesses from. Running the drug business.
And like you said, we learn how to find that money. And to tell you, that's I mean, all of us are like that, but I'm probably a little more extreme. Because if I got $1 in my hand, I'm like, okay, what can I do with this $1 to keep it going? Because I don't want it. If I go spend it, it's over. I need to take this $1 and I need to figure out where I'm gonna put this $1 at and make this $1 make me some more dollars. And that's my motto every single day, man. And growing up in that type of environment, it's two ways you can take it. You can take it negative, or you can take it educational wise and say, you know what, I'm gonna take this stuff, I'm gonna add it to all the other stuff that I had, and I'm gonna be a champion in this game because I got both educations. Y'all got one side, I got both.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all not gonna recognize the snake when he comes. I'm gonna recognize the snake.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly.
Y'all just gonna say, you think everybody honest. I know how to read body language.
We grew up in a den of vipers, bro. Mm-hmm. Bottom line. There were some motherfuckers in our neighborhood. You think I was bad, bro? There were some motherfuckers in our neighborhood, boy, that nah. I wouldn't even trust that motherfucker in a room by himself. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I mean, you know we can keep going, but this needs to cease. I can say his name.
Yeah. But my thing is this, man. You know, if you don't learn, you will come to a point where you're constantly making the same mistake over and over.
Yeah.
I come down Philly. Listen, y'all don't even know. I come down Philly like once, maybe twice a month. See my family, my kids, my grandkids, my sister, my brother Fuji. He real sick. My sister Deb, she real sick. So I come down there and check them out. You know what I mean? And as soon as I go out of their house and get in my car, I hit the fucking highway. I don't go through the neighborhood trying to say, hey, what's up? None of that shit. No, you don't even know I'm here. You don't even know I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I come down there sometime, and my sister, she lives down 50 for York, so I have to come. You know, sometimes I come from 30 way down, right, and that takes me through West Oak Lane and down the way and through there, right. Mm-hmm. And I see niggas my age still hanging on the corners like they young boys, man.
Yes, Lord, right.
Some niggas have got. Listen, I'm gonna tell you from my own perspective because I had to break myself out of that shit. Niggas get stuck in their teenage and early 20 years, and they fucking mind, and they keep reliving what they was doing in the past, and they never come out of that shit, bro.
Yeah, they still thinking it's cool. They're still thinking it's all right to hang right there, to be right there, to meet right there.
Ain't nowhere in the world a 58-year-old man should be walking around with his pants hanging halfway off his ass.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
at some point, you got to understand that now this is how I live today. I am all for constantly evolving, because if you're constantly evolving, you're moving forward. There's a lot of people mistake movement for progress. You know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of folks, man, you know, I pray for them. That's all I can do.
Right.
But a lot of people get stuck in their fucking head in them glory days. Yeah. I can talk about that shit now. And
I was proud of it, right? Yeah.
I don't feel no way about it. Yeah, that's part of my story, bro.
Right. But you wouldn't have seen it. You wouldn't have seen it other than being on the outside of it. You'd have been right in the thick of it. It's like playing checkers, and you at the table like this, and somebody over your shoulder going, "Man, just make the jump down," and you in it. You know what I'm saying? You're in it. You just don't get it.
I try to give them a word of encouragement and try to bring them up out of that shit. But some folks, man, is gonna meet their end, never leaving the 8 block radius.
Right there where they started. Yep.
Never leaving the 8 block radius. Man, I done been in 42 states. I done lived in 12. I done been out of the country like 6-7 times. You know what I mean?
And they still sitting on dirt
road.
Yeah.
Or on Germantown Avenue. Probably ain't never been to South Philly.
Yeah. I knew a dude one time. I worked at Home Depot, and he was about 30-something years old. He looked like he's about 40-something years old. So one day he said, I'm on the boulevard. He go, "Man, I ain't never been out here." So I said, "Where you live at?" He said, "I live down something the Dolphin." I said, "You would know you at the boulevard, right?" Because I'm like, "What you mean all the way there?" He like, "Bro, I never left the neighborhood. I've never been up here." And then I felt bad for saying it because he was looking at me so serious. And I'm like, you know, I'm in my 20s, like, man, I done been to Philippines, South Dakota, New York, New Jersey. I'm just like thinking in my head. But I was like, when he said it, I was like, wow, he never been out the hood. Like, this is only Northeast. And I was like, damn.
You know what I'm about to do, bro? I'm about to take a European river cruise. You ever heard of that?
No. I mean,
no. Do probably.
It's a river cruise on a boat from Prague to Greece, and it takes 2 months to get there, bro. It takes 2 months to get there.
So you gonna be on the water for 2 months?
Yeah, but you know, you make your little stops all the way down. You know what I mean? They got different ports of call all the way down, but it takes 2 months to get from Prague to Greece, and that shit costs $18,500 a person. So me and my wife about to just go ahead and say fuck it and take a 6-month vacation and just do what we gonna do. When we get finished with the river group, we're gonna hit Paris. We're gonna hit London.
Maybe, take some pictures, man. Take some pictures, man. Some video, all that stuff.
So you and your
wife. You know who my wife is?
Mm-hmm.
My wife is area of chick.
Yep.
My wife is area of chick. You remember Naughty?
Wow.
Yeah, Naughty, yeah.
I'm married to his older sister.
Get out of here. Wow. Okay.
You know Naughty's niece, Tawanda?
Mm-hmm.
I'm married to her mom. I'm married to her mom.
That's what's up, bro.
Oh, that's what that is. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy.
We've been together since 20. We got married in 23.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I did see it on the joint, but I didn't recognize who that was. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Bless y'all, man. Bless y'all.
My chick is from down the way. And let me tell you something, bro. She's a ride or die, homie. You know what I mean? it's like you know how y'all could be hanging out and y'all thinking the same shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you fucking with somebody from down the way, it's like y'all one mind, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all move the same fucking way, so you ain't got to be worried about murder motherfucker, you already know that motherfucker.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm telling
That's
you,
the real thing, man. Tell her we say congratulations to y'all, man. Y'all keep it pushing, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm not. So you and your wife gonna spend 2 months on a boat.
Yep. Well, not the whole 2 months. We're gonna
I
be.
mean, I know y'all supposed to stop, but y'all gonna be on the boat for 2 months.
Yep.
Y'all end up in another country.
Yeah. From
you sure you okay with that?
He like the bro.
I'm cool with that.
Brian's trying to start something.
I know he is.
Mark, Brian's trying to start something.
I know he is.
God will go and say, Ron, shut up.
Let me tell you how every ass nigga think, right? Let me tell you how every ass nigga think, right? I'm gonna let you work. I'm gonna let you work your magic to a certain point. I already see you coming. So when you get just before where you going, that's when I'm gonna put the brakes on you. I'm putting the brakes on you. So you gotta listen, man. You know that you gotta play the fool to try to fool you.
Yeah.
So you act like you don't know where you're going, but you the passenger in the car. You know what I mean? So when you get to that motherfucking stop sign just before his destination, that's when you turn the fucking keys off.
She coming out on no.
Listen,
he
man.
said I was a rattler.
I'm gonna tell y'all something honestly, right? Every one of y'all is a breed of one, bro.
Yeah.
Every one of y'all is a breed of one. I don't think there was ever a neighborhood like ours.
Nope.
Listen, I've dealt with motherfuckers all over the country, bro. Different nationalities and all that shit. I've never seen people with the type mindset of the people that came out of Erie Avenue, man.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, you are years ahead mentally. You're years ahead of motherfuckers.
Mark, you are not lying, bro.
You
are not. Yeah. What seemed common to me when I talk to other people, they like, man, like,
what are you talking about?
How many years you been? Like, how many years you been in college? I'm like, what?
You're right.
I couldn't stay in school. What you talking about?
How old are you?
We grew up and we know, and the way we function and the way we move, and it's weird because I thought that was just normal, and I realized as I started venturing out the neighborhood, it wasn't so normal. Like,
right?
It's like everybody on some retarded shit.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
I be talking to motherfuckers. I be like, wait a minute. This nigga don't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right. I'm talking English.
Would you explain?
I'm talking English.
I'm gonna put this to you. Have you ever talked to somebody, right? And you, in your mind, you're like just following a straight line of thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to them, you like 4 or 5 moves ahead of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they can't grasp what you're saying, but you've already reached their destination already. And listen, bro, listen. I'm up here. It's like 85, 90% Caucasian. And they already got this little preconceived notion that we are not able to actually, we don't have the brain capacity to hold a conversation about business, different things, right? When I open my mouth, bro, you can hear a pin drop in the room. And I absolutely love that shit. Because my thing is this, you know, I always live in a mindset that I want you to underestimate me. Because by the time you realize I'm there, I'm already gone.
Yeah.
And listen, bro, listen. These folks are breaking their necks to help me get this thing off the ground. They're about to turn over a $4 million budget to me, bro.
Oh wow.
You hear me? $4 million. They about to turn over to me.
Do your diligence, bro.
A nigga that got high for 43 years. A nigga that spent 6 years in prison. You know what I mean? 13 years of that homeless.
Wow.
And they look at me, they don't see all of that. And mind you, just like I'm telling y'all, I tell everybody, because I'm not ashamed of who I was. I'm not ashamed of who I am now. Because everything that I've been through has made me who I am today. Man, listen, bro. These folks listen to me. They listen to me. And right now, what we're looking at is a 78 acre farm.
Okay.
And by the end of this year, we're going to purchase 900,000. Right?
Wow.
And just take another 1.4 million and build enough housing to house the entire homeless population in Cumberland County and Dauphin County, which is Harrisburg and all of that.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy.
4 years ago, that told me that this is where I would be now, I'd have laughed in your face, bro. I'd have laughed in your face. I was always one of those dudes who give y'all advice, but I never took my own advice.
Wow. Take it now.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, take your own now.
That you can give somebody. I don't know if y'all know Turk. Turk is a Jose brother that was in a wheelchair on Rise of Sun.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
He was selling drugs, and I kept having those conversations. Bro, take what you know and get out of this game and get into something legal. Yo, this nigga took my advice, and now he owns a home health care business. He got 400 people working for him, bro.
Damn. Turk, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna tell you who else. What's his name? The boy that had the T-shirts.
I might need his number 2, Mark Turk Neighbor.
The boy that they got the T-shirt store on Germantown Avenue, right next to the old bank, right there, Germantown and Venango, right next to the nailery. He got a T-shirt shop. He grew up on Murbrine Street, 3600 block. No, he lived on Venango Street between Oyuk Road and Murbrine.
I can't think of. I cannot think of his. I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his name.
He was one of the young boys that I was talking to, giving advice to. You know what he doing now?
What?
He got like 40-something properties, a chain of clothing stores, and this dude is making. He used to rap, but now he's rapping, making gospel rap.
Oh,
Richie Rowland.
Richie
Rowland.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to what he was talking about. Yeah, Richie Rowland. Yeah.
Listen, bro, it's like 4 or 5 of them that really took my advice and stepped out of the game, bro. I love that.
Yeah. I asked him to come on here too. I've been trying to get it.
Mind you, I'm giving them this advice, and I got a crack pipe in my pocket.
Right.
And I'm buying from them.
You got
Listen. I look at all of that. I keep all that in the forefront of my mind, bro. Because that's what keeps me from going back to it.
Right.
And I understand.
Man, you did diligence, man.
Listen, bro. Listen. I don't know how many times I sat and bandos down the way crying. Didn't want to get high no more. Didn't want to do the shit I was doing no more, bro. It took me 10 years. I decided to stop getting high back in 2014. It took me, 2012, when I was in Vegas. And I left Vegas, and it took me 10 years to get to the point where I actually stopped. Listen, when I started, listen, bro, let me tell you something. I am so proud of y'all for not touching that shit. Because once and I'm going to tell you the truth about something, the smarter you are, the stronger the hold it will have on you. Because you will spend your life, you will spend all your time trying to figure out how not to get high. And that and the more you fail, the harder you try. And the more you fail, the harder you hold on to that shit. Listen, that shit does something to your soul, bro.
Wow.
So you make sure that all of your loved ones, tell them, man. Tell them. I don't give a fuck if you got to tell them every day. Don't do that shit. My dad started me getting high, bro, at the age of 11. Because I used to take. It used to be me, Barry, Dorcas, her brother.
Damn. Wow.
And we used to go down to my dad's house. My dad used to keep a trash bag full of weed in his joint. He had a speakeasy next door. I can get in there and get all the liquor I want. We go down there, fucked up. But bro, listen, man, listen. I don't know how to put this shit. At the time, I hated it, but now I embrace it because what people are going through. A lot of people, how many times a day you walk past a homeless person? I guarantee you can't tell me you can't point one motherfucker out that said that I'm gonna fuck my life up on drugs or I'm gonna fuck my life up
right.
Because they don't know what's coming, bro.
Right.
Listen, if I hadn't stopped when I stopped, I wouldn't be having this conversation with y'all. But my thing is this, right? Because I ain't trying to turn this shit into no NA meeting. But I refer back to that shit because I'm gonna tell you something. That shit will utterly destroy you. It almost got me. It took a lot of my friends.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing. I'm in a position to help folks. Once I get this place built, and I got folks there that I can walk through the darkest moments of that shit, I'm gonna get them up out of there, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Some of them motherfuckers that's walking around are getting high. They're doctors, lawyers.
I was telling somebody that.
Business owners. That's one of the most untapped resources you'll ever see in your life.
Wait a minute. He said I was homeless and had nothing.
Yeah, it was Sean. That was Sean. He said he was homeless, but he had nothing to do with drugs. But here's the thing. Hey, I was there. I mean, it wasn't there long, but I was there. I had to sleep in my truck for a minute.
Yeah.
Choices have consequences.
Lasting consequences. Right. Listen, bro. I'm like I said, with my health, I'm paying for that shit now. I'm paying heavy for that shit now. You know what I mean? I take 9 pills in the morning and 3 at night.
Oh, wow.
And listen, 6 of those medications are blood pressure medications. My blood pressure is consistently 160 over 90, shit like that. So I got to take 6 different pills in the morning and 2 more blood pressure medications at night just to survive, bro.
Wow. What up, Sean?
I take all of that shit.
Defeated mentally.
Yeah, right.
And listen, and if you
I'm pretty sure you had a lot of mental battles,
As a man, I'm gonna tell you, and I do this. I say this stuff for a reason, man. And I'm not saying that women don't go through stuff, but I say this as a man because I think a lot of people don't understand what men is. That we have a thing that we know internally. We know ain't nobody coming to rescue us.
Right.
And then when stuff goes real bad, we internalize everything. And then there is that moment, man, of it gets so bad. And like what Sean said, defeated mentally. Every man at some point in their life know what that's like. Know what that word defeated mentally.
Even admit it hurts, right?
But I'm going to piggyback off that a little bit because depending on how you handle that is going to be the determining factor of how you come out of that. Is going to be the determining factor of where your level of strength mentally as a man is going to be determined. Because if you let it tear you down and you stay there, then you really are defeated. But if you take that moment and say, you know what, I'm never going to let myself be here again. And I'm going to do everything I can do to make sure I never have to be in this position again. I'm going to fight out of this, and I'm going to stay out of this. And then for some reason, I think the warrior man comes out of you, and next thing you know, you don't look back. You like, man, heck with this. You go into champion mode, and I'm not saying every man, but I'm telling you that, and this is why you need other real men around you. And I always tell women that got single boys, they be like, I'm like, listen, get some men around you, around him that's real men. I'm not talking about just somebody that's a male, that's a man. I'm talking about men that have solid men mentality. I said because when the stuff goes bad for them, you're not gonna know what to tell him in that moment. You think you know,
right?
But you're not gonna know how to get it, because a lot of times we don't like to talk about what we're going through.
Right. We process shit different.
We process it. But if you're like, you know, like every last one of us know, if you're around a solid man, if he say to you, how you doing? And you can say, no, I'm good. They already know you're not good and say, man, don't hand me that. You just answering me.
Right.
Yeah.
They're going to pull it out of you because they already know.
Old man Jenkins did that to me the other day. Yep.
They're going to pull it out of you because they already see it. Because they listen, it's familiar to them. Like, no, you ain't all right. You just saying that to answer me, bro. Are you really all right? You know what I mean? What's going on? No, man, if we had to sit here all night, you're going to let me know what's going on. Because I know you're not good. That's where the real man going to see through all of that stuff. Like, nah, I mean, but like Sean said, my pride left my feelings alone, left my feelings hopeless.
Yeah. Damn.
And that's real talk. I just wanted to, you know, when somebody in the chat and they say something that kind of sticks out with me, man. But you know, listen, Mark, man, low, bro. Like to see you where you at right now, bro, man, is just like amazing. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I don't want you to get the idea that, man, what we grew up and saw in y'all is all bad, because it wasn't. You know what I mean? We got nothing but love and respect for y'all, man. Like we look at that and we learn from that too, man. But we look at the other thing is, man, you guys knew how to survive, bro. In the worst situations, y'all knew how to survive. And listen, you can even let it beat you down, or you can overcome it. And to watch and see you overcome it and never give up on living. That right there is just icing on the cake for us, man. Because like I said, we knew we was good with y'all. We never worried about, like, I look back and I say, man, I never worried about somebody doing something to me back then.
While y'all was on drugs, but listen, bro, while y'all was on drugs, you wasn't doing it. That's how fucking cool y'all was.
No, I'm gonna tell you, man. I remember Romeo, right? My cousin Rome, you know, and I was partnering with somebody to open up a pizza shop, and it was a buddy of mine. And I tell this story all the time because people don't believe me. But and we was trying to get this, you know, them big Blodgett pizza ovens.
Yeah.
We were trying to get it out of this old restaurant because we bought it. We was moving it somewhere. We trying to move this heavy thing, man, and this thing was not going nowhere. And it's 4 hours. Rome was outside because we were down North Philly. Rome was outside because I brought him with us to help because we, you know, more body. Rome walked in there and said, man, get out the way. Slid up under that joint. Put it on his back and walked all the way out, like literally probably about 50. We looking like this is not happening right now.
Hey, let me tell you something about the family, bro. Let me tell you about the family. Rome was an enigma.
Yeah, I know.
He was the skinniest nigga out the crew.
Yep.
But I guarantee you, if he send that joint down the pipe, you going to sleep. That nigga is shit, bro. No, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story about my homie, and I hope he don't come get me in my sleep tonight. Listen, bro. Listen, right. Back in the early mid '80s, you remember where White Castle used to be at?
Mm-hmm.
And that gas station right there. That gas station used to be the gambling house where all the drug dealers congregate.
Okay, okay.
Listen, the boy came to me. He was like, "Mom, this nigga did such and such, such. Snatch that nigga and bring him here." Me and Rome look at each other, smile, get in the car, drive off. We catch the nigga on Oya Road. Boop, bop, boop, 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 bop, throw him in the trunk. We take him down there, right? Now, I'm telling Rome, don't take your eyes off this nigga. Rome had the shades on, looking all cool and shit. Yo, listen, right? The boy was standing over the trunk talking to the boy, and the boy the whole time was easing out the trunk. And I was like, Rome, keep your eye on this nigga. Rome turned his head, turned back, and boy sent one down the pipe, right? And when he hit him, all I seen was his glasses come flying past my face. And the one arm of the glasses was stuck in the side of his head. Yo, listen, right? Listen, when I tell you my homie was heartbroken, he was heartbroken. I fucked with that nigga for like a month. And hey, listen, we wound up fighting. We wound up fighting behind that shit. I kept fucking with him. But listen, when it came down to putting in work, ain't nobody going with me but him. Ain't nobody. What Romy? It was because I know if we get to swinging, both of us can put a nigga to sleep with one jaw.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm like, I ain't got to worry about nobody. Just like y'all didn't worry about niggas fucking with y'all because of us. Yeah,
you're right.
We leaned on each other, bro. We leaned on each other a lot, man. We leaned on each other a lot. You know what I mean? We was together that day. Kylie's son got shot. We had just walked away from Kylie's son, Lamont.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We were the last ones to talk to him, bro. He had got out the game. He had got out the game. He was cleaning. He was working at a chocolate factory, and he was cleaning his room and found 5 bundles. He said, "I'm gonna come out here and sling this right quick, just to get rid of it." But Mott had before he got the quit and got the job, he had Dirt Road locked down. When he went to work, somebody else locked it down. And when he came out there with them bundles, they thought he was trying to take that spot back.
Oh wow!
And me and Ron was talking to him. He said, "Yeah, man, I'm just going to go through the Dirt Road and sling this real quick, then I'm going back home." Me and Ron was halfway up Murphy Street, almost to Venango, and we heard "pow, pow." We turned around, we saw somebody laying down there. We go back down there. It was Mott, man. It was Mott laying in the road. The boy blew the top of his head off, bro. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. That's the darker side of what we came up at.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all may or may not know. I ain't never seen a nigga down there die by a stranger's hand. It was always by somebody they knew.
Wow. That was always said. You're right, Mark. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So listen, bro.
Right.
Every one of us was blessed to be raised in that neighborhood and see what life has to offer other than the bullshit that was going on down there.
Right. But it raised you to deal with somebody else's area, though.
What are we doing with this knowledge? What are we doing with because we have something inside of us, man, that to me no other people have. We have an ability to relate to people. We have the ability to affect other people's lives in a meaningful way. And we have the mindset to get it done.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing with it? When y'all do this podcast, right? What do y'all talk about? Just
it varies, but most of everything about this is positive. We don't get into trying to spread bull crap. We don't get into everything that we do about this podcast here is about finding people like yourself and people from Philadelphia and maybe even outside of Philadelphia, but it has to be something positive that encourages people to don't give up on life. You know what I mean? Like we had family members on here, we had you on here, we had Ed on here. Duke came on the show, but now he's a part of the show. And I mean, so the whole intent behind the show, behind this podcast,
this is our way of doing something. Yeah,
is to try to showcase people from the city of Philadelphia, mostly from the city of Philadelphia, that are doing meaningful stuff with their life, regardless of how they got there. And that's what we're doing.
Let me ask you a question. Is this show can I watch this show with my wife?
Yeah, all you have to do is go to my channel or Ant channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't got no channel yet.
If you go to my channel, Ron's opinion don't matter. If you type in Ron's opinion don't matter, it's gonna come up. Our Ant channel is called Ant Like the Bug.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah,
Ant, you text me that, and Ronnie, you text me your drum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow y'all guys. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Good, man. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you both of ours.
I'm gonna send you mine when I
I'm
get
gonna send you Dukes. I'm gonna send you Dukes when Dukes get his ready.
I'm gonna send it myself.
Can you send me some, Duke? Can you send me some?
How you doing, Robert? I don't have no money on me. No, I don't carry money. I carry cards.
Hey, look, he gonna pull out a card reader.
Smart John with the smart square.
Yeah. You understand? Oh, I got that too. What's going on?
Yeah, I got.
No,
yeah, but that's what this show is.
Tell them to subscribe to Ant Like the Bug.
Yeah.
You get any change, you gotta subscribe.
Yeah.
DVR.
Yeah.
Put it up, dog. How's Massachusetts?
You need to put that
down,
Boston.
Huh?
How's Boston?
It's good. You was right, Massachusetts, Boston.
I was right. Okay.
Listen, bro.
It's good. It's good.
You're supposed to catch the scenery out there, but before it got dark.
Yeah, no, I should have gave y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because Mark didn't get to see it last time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What you want?
That's a problem too.
But,
you know
what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you, I'm about to share a little.
Bro,
I mean, that nice guy's still good too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nice guy's still good. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You rich people make me sick.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, it's funny. If you look over there,
look like you on a high ride. Look like you moving on up.
To the east side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my man.
What do you want?
They're not laughing at you. They're not laughing. They're laughing at what we're talking about in the conversation.
Move, man.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna give him a good one. I'm gonna give him a good one.
What you say? You got the wrong one on here, Mark. You better close me out. I'm gonna get started, Mark. Mark, you better mute him, bro. I'm going to be laughing at him. He better stop. Tell him to subscribe to Ant Like the Bug on YouTube.
Well, yeah, Mark, that's what the show is about, bro.
Let me tell you what I'm. Look. See? He just walked up on me out of nowhere, bro. But that's the type of folks I work with. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah. Tell him to subscribe. Tell him to go on YouTube.
He's standing here with a a Bud Ice, a 25-ounce Bud Ice. He's drunk. He high.
Yeah. Are you in recovery?
Yes, I am. 3.5 years clean, bro. Actually, 3 years and 8 months.
Oh,
He tired.
Hey, give me a second, fellas.
No, you good.
yeah, my water
Okay.
bottle.
Yeah, but we gotta we take Vanity out this door. But yeah, man, like you said, it's definitely it's a huge thing. We have to get Richie on here. I was trying to get him on here too. It's a couple other people, like you know what I'm saying, that coming out. Cause I thought that's who he was talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know
Trying
why
to get a few people on there. Mitch's son. It's a couple of people out here doing some young positive stuff, man. And really, you know what I mean? That I probably do need to get a Richie. I need somebody that age base that's trying to do something. You know what I mean? And even Scooby. Even Scooby. Scooby, Ron nephew.
Oh, Scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's also, man, you know, raised in Philly and going through, and he's doing, I thought he a supervisor or something now, right, Ron, for people with disabilities or something like that?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying, when you come
I know he's doing so much better where he's
right.
over in Jersey.
Yeah.
He's a lot more. He's a whole lot more motivated.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about he mentioned he wanted to get into real estate at some point, but
right.
So I get it, you know, I get it now. Like, yeah, he'll be a good conversation. But you know that's
yeah. Hey, dude.
Hey.
Noodle.
Yeah.
I need Noodle number.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Duke could have just asked him himself, but
that ain't how it work, bro.
That ain't how it work.
That ain't how
Y'all know
work,
no. I could have easily said, yo, Duke. Dude, no.
That ain't how it work. Listen, who's we talking about the other day? He talking some, I'm gonna call him. I'm like, why can't I call him, bro?
yeah, that's why I'm like, he could have just let him rock out. But yo, man, like it's a real good show.
Listen, that way I can bring him up on surprise. That's why I do it, so I can bring him on everybody on surprise. Like,
yeah, man.
I could have got Noodle on here. I could have got Noodle on here without you. I didn't think about it, but till just now. But you know what I mean?
All right, then, well, I won't send you the number then.
Man, you work a little harder.
That's what you want.
That's what I was trying to say. Shit. Matter of fact, I might go find your brother too. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I was thinking about that the whole time.
Yeah.
Listen, ask your brother. Ask your brother.
If we'd have had him on the show, we could have just sat back and listened to the show with him and Mark.
Ask your brother. I know, right? That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
Because let me tell y'all something, man. Well, my brother was locked up for them 22 years. And I used to go see him, man. Dog, I feel like I literally went to go see him just so he could tell me some stories, man. 22 like the stories, man, was so crazy. Yeah, it was different, man. It was different, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. My brother don't tell me stories, bro.
Yeah, word was different.
Yeah, we definitely need that. Would be nice to have him up on here, though.
If I can sit down with my brother and for hours and hours, and he never ever talk about this stuff.
Word was different. Word, listen, Word.
You said Word what?
Word was different, man. He lived by.
He would never what?
He would never talk about this.
Hello?
Yeah, he lived by a code everybody else didn't live by. Word was different, man.
He's still different. He's still different. I just talked to him today too. It's funny y'all ringing him out. I just talked to him today.
Yeah. I ain't talked to him a little bit.
Cool.
I talked to Ern. He didn't even tell me he was in a car accident.
Who, Ern?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with that?
I mean, he wasn't hurt, but still, you know what I mean? I'm like, I ain't know he was in there. He's like, yeah, man, he totaled my truck. Now, and he had to go get it. Eventually said he went and got another one. He gonna tell me he got him a Raptor. I'm like, why would you? I said, you really did. Like, I don't believe him right now. But he was like, no, I'm a face. And I'm like, nah, like, all right. But then I thought about it. I forgot. I was like, I forgot who I was talking to. I was like, you better be glad I ain't go with him.
Good thing he all right, man.
I was supposed to go with him.
No,
but I'm glad I ain't go with him.
He just got out of the back surgery, didn't he?
Huh? A little while ago, but you know, Ern got a expensive taste, and I'd have been the one trying to talk him out of it. So I was just like, nah, I'm not. I'm glad I ain't go with him.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello? Didn't he have a back surgery like last year? I don't know what's going on my internet.
You was outside, dog.
You was outside, bro. It just got dark instantly at your house.
Yo, you was outside stuck. Your whole picture was stuck. And then now you back in the house. Like you was outside, you just appeared back in the house. I'm telling you, ain't that what happened? Yo, it was crazy.
I got it like that. That's all. That's how Ohio work.
That's down Ronnie stuck.
We just a glitch out here. Yeah, Ronnie stuck there. But hey, Mark, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, listen, man. As we're going to be closing out in a few minutes, man. Listen, man, it was a great pleasure for you to come on, bro. Give us something, your time. And listen, it was a great to talk because, like you said, the fact that you just said you felt bad about that and probably cried about that, but, bro, you didn't cry for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? You shared what you gave us. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel shameful about it. Now, you done told me what you told. You can't do nothing but become a king. You can't do no wrong now. Now we looking at you, grown man. You can't do nothing else after that, but look greater. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Ronnie back. Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
I'm back.
I appreciate y'all guys.
So we want to thank homage to you, bro. That's all.
Hey, Mark.
Homage to you.
I know you were saying about the stuff that y'all doing, man, and keep us updated, man. You ever want to come back to the show just to for you to highlight what you're doing when y'all start building and stuff like that, man?
I definitely want to do that.
Yeah, you can always come back to the show.
I actually want to once I get everything up and running up here, I want to bring it down to Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be good.
I'm working on building this YouTube channel, man. I've been doing this for a little bit now. I got over 6,000 subscribers right now.
Right.
So, and then we keep building, man. So just let us know, man. And,
hey, wait a minute.
Highlight what you're doing.
Before we leave out, we also, Rob, we want to probably post that of Robin's daughter. You want to put that back up there?
I can't. The link that I be trying to put the link in there, but it doesn't work. And so,
you still haven't gotten it? Okay,
yeah, it still haven't worked. So what I usually tell people to do is that for those that want to support the cause of Robin's daughter and what happened to her, just if you donate to the channel, I transfer. Once that money comes through YouTube, because YouTube pays me, I just transfer that money over to the donation over there. Actually, it dropped down some more. I haven't checked in a couple of days, but it did drop down some more. So it's getting. I mean, but Mark, just so you know, Robin's daughter, I don't know, Tisha's sister Robin, who was murdered by her husband.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay,
I've seen that.
We're raising. Her aunt is taking care of her, and they got a fundraiser for her daughter. They trying to raise money to send her on this trip next year. So once we found out about it, we jumped in and we just trying to help raise the money of that. Help raise money for that. So when we got involved, it was the balance on it was like $3,900. So it's down to like $3,600 right now. So since we got involved, we got the time to get the help raise the money. People did jump in and try to donate what they could. You know what I mean? But you know, if you ever feel like you want to help out, man, when you subscribe to the channel, if you go in there in my channel, you'll see where there's a $sign at. Like when you're on the channel, you can just hit that. If you donate to my channel, once YouTube pay me out a portion of that, I just go and I just make the donation through the network.
Text me the link to your channel.
Huh?
Text me the link to your channel.
Ain't gonna send it to you. Ain't gonna send it
Okay.
to you.
All right.
He gonna send it to you. Yeah, he gonna send you everything. And
Okay.
all right, now if you want to donate directly, I can send Ant the link, and he might be able to send it to that boy too. But if you don't, you can just if you donate to my channel, every time YouTube pay me out every month, I just drop the money over there.
Okay.
So either way, that's the only way because we were trying to get. Huh?
All right.
Either way, I got you.
Either way, he got us.
I hear you.
Either way, I got you.
Either way, he got it.
Yeah. It's just all man, and but we and one of the shows that we're gonna do, we're probably gonna go back into that conversation, but we'll see and go back into the whole story of it. But so far we've moved the needle down quite a bit since we got involved.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Suppose I let y'all know that there's a way that what I really want to do is go back down the way and start up a training program for at risk youth. Get some young boys at an early age and teach them the trades, and also open the door for higher education if they want to pursue a certain type of career. Make it easier. Open the door for them. Put it that way.
Right.
I have a way to do that. What we're doing up here is we're running the program out of the church that I attend. That we train. We use the basement to train young guys and young girls to trade electrical, plumbing, carpentry, HVAC. My grandson just graduated. He's
wow, good.
He's HVAC boy now. So what I'm doing with him now is teaching him how to set up his own corporation. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So instead of him being an employee, he's a business owner.
There you go.
My sister Debbie's son, Danny, he has his own Amazon warehouse, bro, in Philadelphia.
What?
That's what's up.
What?
He's hiring. He got 60 trucks on the street right now.
Oh, we need him too. We need to talk to him too.
All right, so I'll reach out to him. He can give you a lot more than I can. But
all right, it's on. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. You know, we still own the lot where my mom's house was on 11th Street.
On 11th Street, yeah.
We're in the process of buying all of those lots, and we're gonna build an apartment building there and name it Mary's House after my mom.
Okay.
Okay, yo. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how I move now. I move in silence. When I open my mouth about something, believe me, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So, my thing is that's the way I'm gonna get my foot in the door down the way, and then what I'm gonna do is I want to buy some property down there. I actually want to talk to the city of Philadelphia about all of that land over there by the boulevard on the Logan side.
Yeah, I always talk about that, Ron, didn't I? Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time.
The problem with that is it has a small river running up under it.
Yeah,
that's why
under it. Yeah, they built it over top of it. Yeah, that's why they all dunk. Yeah.
It'll take a lot as far as site work to get that joint presentable to build on, but that's all. You know, you see how much land up there?
Yeah.
Bro, listen. I'm trying to open up something like a version of Job Corps. You know what I mean? Get these young boys off the street, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do.
That's the one thing I always say is they need something to do positive.
Right. I already got a letter of intent from Lowe's, and I already got a letter of intent from Home Depot.
Okay.
They will put up. Lowe's will put up $50 million, and Home Depot said that they will match dollar for dollar. So that's $100 million right there, bro. All we need to do is set up the site, get a site where we can go ahead and build a training facility, and get people in there, get these young boys off the street, give them something so they can make that money. And other than trying to hustle, I mean, because bottom line is, all of us, my generation, y'all generation, that's mainly what we were exposed to.
Right.
We didn't see folks coming out the house with a briefcase, getting in their car, going and running a business. We saw niggas with a $100,000 chain on, a $200,000 car. You know what I mean? Or multiple houses, and they got that dope money, and they got all these bitches hanging on their hips. Listen, bro. I know something from personal experience. If you change your mind, you change your life. If we can get if we can get it up in these young guys' heads, I guarantee you that we can make a difference in their life, man.
Yeah. That's why I want to get with them too. The one your nephew with Amazon and Richie, like I said, they're around that 20, 30-year-old age that makes a difference. And to watch Richie go through I seen Richie go through stuff and then put where his at. So just to know a little bit about what his situation is, like he has a testament to talk about. You know what I mean? He definitely has a testimony. I mean, and then just changing his whole life to try to do it. Even if he ain't out or whatever, it don't even matter, bro. Just the fact that I watch him do it and change his mindset of what he's trying to do. Right.
And listen, my nephew has a whole distribution center, bro.
Wow. That's amazing, bro. Right there. I can't wait to talk to him. I can't wait.
His name is Danny Bennett. You can find him on Facebook. He advertises on Facebook all the time.
I'm gonna do this. I'm a first try to find him, but I can't get him. Then I'm gonna talk to you. Say, yo, Mark, holla at him. But I'm gonna try to see if I can work it myself. I'm about to write his name down.
What I'll do is I'll screenshot his Facebook page.
All right, bet.
That way we can go right to it. You know what I mean?
All
right. And guess what? He's a little younger than y'all guys. He's like, I think Danny's 27.
Yeah, wow. He's younger than my daughter. It's like
multi-million dollar.
Wow.
And he's selling high-end cars, and he's flipping houses.
Yeah, I need to talk to him. Danny Bennett.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Listen, he started off maybe about 6-7 years ago. Him and his partner bought a $300,000 house, fixed it up, sold it for $650, and he just kept moving from there, bro.
And that's how you do it.
And he did it with an FHA loan.
That's how you do
it. Listen, bro. Listen. If y'all really serious about the real estate aspect, I got 25 years of experience in the real estate industry. That's where I did my construction work at. Listen, I know a whole bunch of loopholes and back doors to get in. So if y'all really want that information, that's a whole nother conversation, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, there's a whole lot of people out there that follow my channel, like that need that type of information.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I've been in the real estate game, so I kind of know it. I decided later on that I wanted to go a different direction, and I'm heavier in the stock market, so that's my number one go-to. Now, before it was real estate. Then I went when I did this, and I just kind of dug my head into it. And I said, "Oh, I like this better."
I like that money better. Huh?
I like this better. You know what I mean?
Harder, not harder.
But listen, real estate. If you do it right, you can make good money, man. It take care of you well. And I never tell people not to do it. I mean, like I said, I still got my property in Philly. I still got my house on 11th Street. My grandfather's house. I still own it. My son. Yeah. My son stays there.
Nice.
So but when you talk about going back down there, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. depending on where I'm at, man, you know what I mean, you can count me in. You know what I mean? You can count me in on that. If it comes to helping people that want, like, I don't believe in helping everybody because some people just, but for those that want the help and willing to take the help and want to do something better with their life,
Right.
I'm all for that. I mean, I don't worry about the ones that don't work. All right, well, whatever. Bye. You help. Good. Let's work with what we got. You know what I mean? So, and here's the thing, and I know that it does have listen, for this, like, we ran basketball leagues and down there a couple of times. Duke did it. I did it. We did it a few times. And I remember a couple of the young boys came back to me. And now Mitch is still doing football down there. He's been doing it for 30 years. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, honestly, I think, and, you know, every year I hear him, you know, him trying to raise money and stuff like that, which don't make, like, that's the stuff that they should be supporting. Like, he should never have to. This man, they've been doing this football program for years, and they still trying to always raise money. That don't make sense to me. This, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where you're supposed to take care of the community. Like, this thing been going on. He didn't, you know, kids have became, you know, made it through. He have kept a lot of kids off the street doing that program. That's the stuff we supposed to support. You know what I mean? It's supposed to get behind.
Ronnie, you got to understand something about that, right? When it comes down to fundraising, you know, it's all about the approach and the method that you use. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm up in Carlisle, right? Now, I've only been up here 2 years, but I got 43 businesses up here that donate $100 a month to my nonprofit.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? What he has to do, he has to approach these local businesses and ask them to be sponsors. You don't have to ask for a gang of money from one. You can get 20, 30, 40 of them to give you $100 a month. That's a $4,000 operating budget.
Right.
You know.
Oh no, I agree with you. I agree with you.
If you know, you talking about area?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out to him if that's what he's having problems with.
Honestly, that was the reason why I was saying it, because you told me, you said you rub elbows. And I know he does this all the time. And like, my thing is this, is that there might be something that you know that can help.
Yeah,
and I can. Right. That was a point that I was making. Hopefully you can reach out to him, find out where he at. It might be something that you can offer him to help him, and that way it's not that struggle all the time he turn around. So I don't know.
Right. I mean, well, but now I'm doing this from a 501c3 perspective. If he creates a 501c3, I can point him at some money, bro, that he'll never have to worry about asking nobody for nothing else.
Yeah, that's my whole point.
They would give him. All they got to do is go for these grants, and once he's in, once he get the first one, and they see how he operate and that he's fiscally responsible with it, what they'll do is turn right around and they'll put him on a recurring list, which means he'll get it every year.
Right.
And there's multiple different sources that will help him, especially when he's doing something for the community. Man, it's millions and millions of dollars sitting out there waiting on him.
Right, and that was the whole point, was if there's anything, like if you reach out to him, anything you can help him when they come into that. I don't know. I don't talk to him on a regular basis. I just know that I seen him doing fundraisers a couple times, and I'm like,
all the time he is.
I'm like, he been doing this for 30 years. The least problem he should have at this point is looking for money to do what you do.
Right.
You know what the hard part, the thing you've been looking for people to play football and stuff like that. I get that, but he should not be having to look for money. And you know what I mean. But you know, I figure you might have more insight with that. That might help him.
And I can teach him how. I can give him the information about how to approach the city of Philadelphia, and they can actually. Because I'm gonna tell you something. A football field is considered a green space. You know what I mean? He can get the city of Philadelphia to donate a plot of land or some of the vacant lots he got. If it's big enough, like if it's a whole city block, he could put a football field on that though. You know what I mean? Even if it's just a practice field. But they would donate. He could ask the city of Philadelphia to donate a building to him, so he can have a headquarters. Right. It's a lot of different things that he can do. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him because I see him on Facebook every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know where his
appreciate that.
And I might be assuming he might be okay. I just think when I see somebody doing fundraisers and I see you do it repetitively, that usually tells me in my head, like, okay, they need money. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they need money. And then there were times when he posted stuff that kind of made me question, like, he's struggling to get funding. So that's why I said if you could reach out to him, it might be something that you know that might change the game for him. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. And it might change the whole game for him, man. Because honestly, I think that football program that he's been doing for years, I think is essential and it needs to never stop.
Well, that's an open invitation to any of y'all. If y'all need some information about something and you think that I may have the knowledge, believe me, I do. I have experience in a wide range of things, bro. You know what I mean? When it comes down to like funding from like the city or the state or the feds, I know how to get all that. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem imparting that information to y'all because I wanted to say this to you, Ronnie, Duke, and
yeah.
I like the fact that y'all guys are still connected and have been connected all of y'all lives.
Yeah.
That says a lot. That says a lot.
Yeah.
And that's something that most people don't get to enjoy. True friendship. You know what I mean?
True.
So anything I can help y'all guys with, believe me, I got the information. If I don't know it directly, I know who to go to get it. Okay. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about whatever you want to do, trying to set up a business, anything. Somebody want to know about that? I can set up a corporation in 15 minutes. I can set up an LLC in 15 minutes. That's how fast I can. You need to know where to get the best insurance for your business. I can get you that too. You know what I mean? Anything that you guys may think that I know, believe me, I got a lot of information, and I'm just sitting on it, using it for myself. But I don't give it up. Listen, bro. I don't want nothing. I guarantee
you. Yeah, don't be a gatekeeper. That's it.
Me and my wife don't want for nothing, bro. You know what I mean? My wife say I want. I'm at the store buying that shit before she finishes her sentence.
Right.
I spoil the shit out of my wife, bro. I spoil because that's all I got. All my kids are grown, except for my 15-year-old. You know what I mean? All my kids are grown. My grandkids and my wife. That's where my money goes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna reach that status one day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Y'all shouldn't be too far from it now. You know what I mean? But if you got any daughters, right? Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
Your oldest daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell her no? Can you tell her no?
Yeah, I do, because there's two of them. I'm just playing, Mark.
Listen, my oldest daughter is 42 years old, and I can't say no to her to save my life, bro.
No, I'm just playing.
I don't say no, but there's some rare occasions where I said I ain't got it.
Hey, Mark, I don't play. I say that's your sister.
So you say
no. It's like like right now, I ain't got it. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Listen, I love my kid. I love my kids to death, man. But honestly, they don't. My daughter don't really ask. Like when she asks, it's hard for me to not say. It's hard for me to say no because she don't ask for a lot. Like she really don't.
Right.
I mean, she don't. There's some times where it was a little more like when she was moving, it was a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like she was, buying furniture and stuff like that. So that's
your sons ask you for more than your daughter.
Yeah, my sons are like, bro.
Listen, I had to block my son on Cash App, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, let me get this. Let me get this. Why don't you get a job, nigga? You know what I mean? This a boy. This a boy. Listen, I set him up in 2 different businesses, man. I put him on with Home Depot as a subcontractor to install the flooring.
Oh, okay, yeah. I used to do that.
Listen, this Ronnie, the nigga didn't even show up, man.
I used to
I put on like 15 grand to get this nigga started, and then he got the audacity not to show up to sign the papers, man. So when he did that, the next week this nigga asked me to cash out him $30. I was like, nigga, let me tell you something, right? You got a bed truck to drive through hell with gasoline drawers on a 5-mile long razor blade and coming back and telling me the story. Because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to backdoor me with my mic.
That was an easy one, man. Like you set him up with them, because when the I used to do it for doing installs for him when I was doing contract work. The place out in Jenkintown. I can't think of it. I think they were subcontracted from Home Depot. They had all the contracts. I think it was Anthony something, but they was out in Jenkintown, right outside in Jenkintown. That's why I went out connected with. Matter of fact, the dude, I was out there doing some work and he seen my truck and he asked me, he was like, that he got all the Home Depot contracts in that area for the sign contract, and they were looking for installers to do other work.
Right.
And so I know there's some money over there. He could have been. Yeah, I mean, he could, and it's easy money because they doing all the work for you. They doing all of they getting you all the business. You just gotta go do the work.
Right.
And get paid.
Right.
Do the work, finish, get paid.
Listen, I spent the whole year training this nigga. The bull can tear a house down to the bare bricks, man, and put it back together. But he won't go to work. He won't go to work.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I even taught him how to read blueprints, bro. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Pay to learn that.
There's not a lot of people know how to do that.
Listen, bro. Listen, y'all. That's the part a lot of people down the way don't know about me. Yeah. You know, they say, yo, man, why you be disappearing? Because I'll be up in Reading doing $100,000 jobs, but I don't do no work though. I had a Venezuelan crew. These dudes, man, they framed out I built a 5-unit apartment building on top of a fucking duplex. On top of a set of twin houses and the Boy Barbershop in the L shape. 5-unit apartment building. These dudes framed that joint out for $28,000, bro.
Ouch.
Damn.
That was easily a $80,000 job. $28,000, bro. Listen, I used to get contracts and call these dudes over to the house with the blueprint. We go over the blueprint. How much you gonna charge me for this? Give me 28 for the framing. Give me 15,000 for the drywall. This, and this, and you get the material. Now the job may be like 160, maybe 180. I walk away with like maybe 70 of that. Yeah, I mean, after materials and everything, because I played the shit out them auctions, bro. I know how to do that kind of shit. So anyway, that's what I was doing up until the time I went back to prison.
Wow.
Couldn't stop getting high, man. Driving with no license. Yo, I was 57 years old when I got my license, bro. 57 years old. I've been driving my first license? My first license, bro.
Wow.
Wow. Listen, man. Listen. This shit was goofy, bro. This shit was goofy, bro. I promise you, this shit was goofy. But my thing is this, though.
You probably ain't the only one. There was a couple people in the hood that I was like, all the cars in here. I'm like, wait a minute, you don't got no license.
None of my homies had a license. None of them.
I ain't want to say no names in here, man. Who you say no names on here? Yeah. Plenty of cars and never had a license.
Man, I had all kinds of shit, man. especially when we was hustling. I had all kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Motherfuckers didn't even know we owned a couple of us owned the motherfucking car lot right on 100th Park Avenue up there, 22nd Anderson Park. You know what I mean?
Oh wow, wow. Oh, I remember that. I remember that the 22nd Park, though.
If you drive up what's that? Go up Bellevue Avenue, you go around there, you make that turn going towards Hogarth Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
You know that apartment building right there on the corner on the turn, Hogarth Manor.
Yeah.
I used to own that.
Yeah, for real? Damn, man.
Me and Sugar Bear used to own that.
Oh yeah, I remember Sugar Baby. Yeah. Damn.
Man, I owned a lot of shit.
Damn, I remember how much shit too. That's crazy. That was a while back.
We was between me and Sugar Bear, we was making about 70 grand a day. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So we had shit popping all over the city, Camden. But that money didn't mean shit. But the experience that I got from that shit is what drives me right now. Is what drives me right now. That's what matters. You know what I mean? Because there's not a kind of business that especially that real estate shit, man. I'm man. I got some tricks up my sleeve about that shit. I can tell you how to take one house. I can tell you how to take one house, and in 3 years, you own 30. And most of the money that's the only thing you got to put out is for the first house. After that, I can tell you how to take that one single house and do some things with the banks, and you can have up to as many as 30 houses in 3-4 years. So I know I got the knowledge, man. I just don't have nobody to give it to. So what I'm trying to do is teach these young boys, look, what you doing is not a
developmental program that you're gonna be doing. That's gonna be a way to be doing. Somebody gonna pick it up.
Yeah, because when people get towards the end and they about to graduate, that's when we're gonna introduce the class of how to run how to start your business, do the paperwork, put everything in place. When you step out of here, you're not working for somebody.
Right.
You're working for yourself. Because if
they actually should come in thinking that though. They should actually come in thinking it right that they don't want to work for nobody. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because once you work for yourself, bro, you don't want to be going punching no clocks, man. Listen, I haven't worked for nobody since 2010. I haven't worked for nobody since 2010. And I'm at the point right now, I work when I want to work. When I get bored, I go do a job. But I still got folks out there getting that money. You know what I mean? So instead, I learned how to work smarter instead of harder. You know what I mean? Because my body, man, I can't take that shit no more. You know what I mean? I can put. Listen, man. I did a job month before last. I put together a commercial kitchen in the American Legion up here, and that was a job really that normally would take me 4 days. That shit took me 2 weeks.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I put on a pair of motherfucking knee pads and tried to get on my knees to do some fucking plumbing. Bro, I couldn't even get the fuck up. I had to grab the wall, man. You know? That shit crazy. But that comes with age.
Roll down the steps and stand up. Yeah, put your legs down the steps and stand up.
I told my wife, I said, I won't be doing that shit again. I'm gonna catch these young boys and teach them how to do that shit and let them do that shit. I can't do it no more, man.
Right. I feel you.
Yeah,
I got away from that work a long time ago. I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want no parts of this anymore. I said, that's why I was like, nope. That's why I said I went to the stock market, because I'm like, I still got real estate. I was in the stock market. I still got my money in it. But I guess what? I ain't got to fix nothing. I ain't got to evict nobody.
There you go.
Yeah, that's definitely
still got
different.
a stream of income. It's a slow walk, but it's working.
Hey man, I learned a long time ago, man. That slow money is slow money. You know what I mean?
It works.
Chasing that fast shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I mean?
No dough better than no dough. I used to always say that too.
There you go.
I still work, but I drive a school bus, bro.
This is the first time Ronnie ever said that. Ronnie has never told anybody ever online that he really
I've said
does.
it on there. I've said it on here, but it's like I don't really talk about it, but that's what I do.
Oh, I never heard you say that.
I work in school. I said it a couple times, but I work at, like, because it's easy. Like, I ain't gonna say it's not easy. It ain't easy, but it doesn't consume you as much as a 9 to 5 all year long type of thing. You know what I mean? You got to break in there. So it's like it still wears on you. You know what I mean? But it's not like hard breaking work I used to do, man. And I'm like, I know, you as you get older, you feel it. You start to learn your limitations.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
Too much, too long, you ain't gonna listen. I don't know what my dad was made of, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But I mean, like I said, that's just you live and you learn, and you got it. Like I like taking a little bit that I have, and when I started dipping with the stock market, I just stayed with it, man. And honestly speaking, that's been a blessing for me. Like I love it. Like I enjoy doing it. That's the whole point. Is I actually enjoy it. Like it's one thing that it still has its challenges, but I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? And I just I remember I told my brother Aaron, I was like, man, I'm done with real estate. He was like, what? I said, man, I'm done. I don't want no parts of it. I said, I know exactly what I'm going to do, and how I'm going to do it, and this is the direction I'm going at this point on. And Aaron was like, all right, cool, whatever. And now we talk, and I was like, man. He'd be like, man, I had to put somebody out, man. I had to, you know what I mean? I lost 6 months worth of rent because of this and that. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have that problem no more.
I ain't had nobody had a problem putting them out.
Yeah, but to each his own, man. Like I said, I think real estate is a good business. Because listen, when I was in it was good money. And I'm not going to sit there and complain about it. But as you get older, your mindset start to change because you know where you're physically at. And that's right. And I tell people, I said, man, if the only way you make money is off of what you can physically do, you already made a bad investment.
Yeah.
Wow. You know where I'm at. I'm at the point where if I'm not buying land and developing it, I'm not doing real estate anymore. Right. You know what I mean? I'll still get jobs because a lot of people still come to me to renovate they rental properties and shit like that. I got a crew for that. You know what I mean? But like if me personally was going to put my hands to something, major, it's going to be me buying maybe 5-10 acres of land and build a whole community in that zone.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it, because that's where the money is. Because all I got to do is get the land, do the site work, build the houses, and I can sell the houses, and I ain't got to worry about collecting no rent from nobody because I'm getting all my shit at one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I said. Real estate game, like I said, I would never tell people that is not. It just, as I got older, I was just like, you know what? When the game changed with the stock market and they stopped charging these commission fees, I knew that was the game changer for me. I was like, oh, I get to do it myself. I was so happy I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, this is a game changer for me. And that was it. I just kept going that route with it, and I said, I'm going to use this to build an extra income, and I never changed what I'm doing.
It works.
Yeah, we get ready to shut down, y'all.
All right.
But Mark, appreciate you, bro. I know you got things. We all got things to do, but I appreciate you coming on the show, bro. Yeah, I mean, don't be a stranger. I mean, Ant handles all of the people that come on the show. They handle Ant Duke. I don't know who's coming. I'll find out in the moment. But, when we decided to do this show, I said, Ant, I'm going to let them. Well, Ant was the first one. We worked together. So I'll let them handle all the guests that's coming on the show and stuff like that. They do all the communicating and stuff like that. So when people be like, reach out to me, it's not that I don't reach out to them. It's just that I get that's what they do. That's what they handle. I stay out of it. I just deal with it when a person comes in on the show. We just do it. We go from there. But outside of that, man, you know what I mean, so just to kind of give you an idea, that's and it's the go-to person when it comes to the show. Duke is the go-to person when it comes to the show. They're the ones going to decide who come on the show. I'm just part of it. I'm just saying. I'm just like, okay, all right, and I'm glad they picked you, man. I'm glad they found you, bro. Real talk, man. I mean,
he told me at the last minute he let y'all know I was coming.
It's all good, man. And like I said, don't be a stranger to the show, man. And keep doing what you're doing, bro, man. We're glad to see you doing great, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we appreciate you, man. And for me, we love you, bro. Like real
love
talk,
you, bro.
You know I mean,
love you.
Glad you're doing well, man. And that's real talk, man. And like I said, don't be a stranger to the show. Duke, Ant, whatever. Y'all got any last words? Anybody got last words before I
No, Mark, I'm gonna sing you some stuff. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in today, listening and hearing us out. Mark, I'm gonna send you some stuff so you can stay connected with us and check out our stuff and pass our word on to the people. Thanks again, man. Love you, bro.
Anytime you want some information, if you just give me a question, you know what I mean? And if I have information on that, I will definitely give it up. All right?
All right.
Yes, sir. You'll do.
Anything?
All right.
Oh, just speak.
Oh, no, I said mine already. I said, love you, bro. Appreciate you. And, you know what I mean? Ant going to handle the leg work.
Hey, dude. Real quick before we get off, I ain't got that color shirt, bro.
I got you.
All right.
No more.
Hey, dude. I ain't got one shirt, bro.
Well, no. We ain't doing that, bro. You're not gonna be. Hey, nah. Hey, dude, man. I ain't even think about what he talking about, bro.
Hey, Ant. Hey, Ant. I can't hear the theme music.
That's because of Ronnie. Ronnie ain't got no shirt. Ronnie ain't got that color. That's what it is. Ronnie's doing that.
Oh, that's what doing it on purpose? Okay.
Yeah. So everybody, thank y'all, everybody.
When I get my shirt, then you can hear that theme music.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
We appreciate everybody for coming to the show. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Please check out all the wonderful things that we're doing over here on the OG Network. Every day at 7 o'clock p.m. There's a show going on from Monday to Friday. Sundays, make sure y'all check out the Chet Fracker Show, which is 12 o'clock noon, where we just get in here, we wild out. We act cool. And with that said, make sure y'all check out our theme music. And we about to be out of here.
Yeah.
You heard that, Stu? Oh.
Nah.
He's still here. He heard it.
Nah.
He heard it.
Gotta make it right. Voices in the shadow.
You heard that one?
He's trying to be funny.
Oh, he really not it. It was good.
He really can't hear it. I mean, right.
That's crazy.
So
he the musician and he don't even want to hear it.
I know, man.
I want to hear it.
I don't know.
No, you do. I know.
We gonna stop messing around. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. We out of here.
Yeah. We in the city, lights shining bright. Talking about the struggle, gotta make it right. Voices in the shadow, but we breaking through. Really toxic platform, hear the story's true. From the blocks to the rooftops,
everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and it probably killing you.
Voices rise.
No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from top to bottom, hair and skincare. That's top to bottom, hair and skincare. www.top2bottom,
Speaking for the silent, where the struggle meets, and power in united, we stand tall.